Hi everybody, my name is Michael Schwartzer. I want to welcome you into my house today, and I want to congratulate you for being here because you are here because you're looking for something right now. I don't know if it's because you're looking just for some additional income, maybe an extra $5,000 to $10,000 per month of income. Maybe you're just one of those people like me that want to be a full-time real estate investor, and so you're looking for a way to do that. But before I get into what we do, I just want to share my story with you. 18 months ago, I was a chief operating officer for a company. I was making a pretty good income. My wife was also in corporate America, also making a pretty good income. Now our problem was that we were getting up at 6:30 in the morning, taking the kids to school, picking them up at night at 6:30 at night, spending just an hour with them, and starting the next day all over again. And I don't know about you guys, but I didn't want to do that anymore. I was tired of spending all my day to work and spending so little time with my kids. And so for me, I knew that there was something else out there for me. I had always wanted to be in real estate. I always wanted to be one of those real estate moguls, buying properties, buying this, selling this, fixing this up, and so forth. I just didn't know how to do it full time. And so I partnered with a company called Nouveau Riche. And let me tell you what happened. Okay, I was looking to be an investor. They helped me do that. In the first 6 months working with them part-time, I was able to earn $37,000 of income. Now that was just 10 to 15 hours a week. So now at that point, I looked at my wife and she looked at me and we decided, you know what, if we can do that part-time, what can we do full-time? So after we quit our jobs in March of 2008, we both walked away from our jobs. It was awesome. We were high-fiving each other. We were just excited because we left our job. And then 3 months later, we had a $90,000 month. Now, I don't want to offend any of you, and I'm not bragging, but the reason why I brought that number up is because, for me, I'd never made that much money ever in my whole life in a month. Okay, I've had years better than that, but never in a whole month had I ever made that kind of money. So I asked myself a question. I want each of you to ask yourself that same question. Where has that kind of a month been all my life? And when I answered that question for myself, I said, you know what? It's always been there. I just didn't know what it took to get there. So how would you like to be able to take my knowledge that went out there to create that kind of income and put it inside you? Take that knowledge and be able to go out and repeat it. See, that's what I'm here to give you today, is that I'm willing to work with a few people, not a whole lot of people. I'm just looking to take on a number of individuals that have what it takes, that don't mind working a little hard, don't mind staying up a little late sometimes at night, but working hard so they go out and create a better future for themselves. I'm looking more for an entrepreneurial kind of a person. I'm not looking for an employee. I'm not an employee. Look where I work. I'll show you my house in just a minute here. But let's talk about real estate. Why would you want to be in real estate in today's market? I'll tell you why. Real estate is on sale right now. What happens when you go to the store and they have clothes on sale? Don't you go out there and buy up everything that they have? Real estate right now is cheap, and so what if you learn what it took to go out and do real estate? Whether it's no money down. Let me share with you real quick a real estate transaction that we closed on just 6 weeks ago. It was a property up here by where I live. It's worth $200,000. The homeowners owed $188,000 in this house. My wife negotiated it down to $89,000. Okay, look at the equity that we have in that house. It needs about $20,000 to $30,000 worth of work. So we buy it for 89. Let's say we put 30 grand in there with all costs. We're going to do it for 120. It's worth 200,000. That's an $80,000 potential profit. What if we can't sell it for 200? Well, how about we sell it at 180? If we can't sell it at that, we'll go lower. See, the thing is, we bought that right. And everybody here that's watching this today can do the same thing that I do. And I'm willing to work with a few of you guys. I am here to say, you know what, I'm looking for some people that I could share what I do with. You're going to be helping me in my business too. I'm not going to hide that. But if you can help me in my business, I'll help and train and mentor you in your business. That's the deal that I'm looking for. And so, let's talk, real quick about what I get to do, on an everyday basis. Just, last week I was on a multi-millionaire's boat. He took me around the lake and we went out for lunch. This was on a Thursday afternoon. Isn't that awesome that I had the opportunity to, just on Thursday, just go out and hang out. See, that's what I do today. I get to do what I want and live life on my own terms. And let me tell you this too. Yesterday, my son, I have a 4-year-old son, and my wife and I were out yesterday afternoon. Yesterday was a Wednesday. And I looked at his training wheels. I said, hey, Colin, how about if we take off your training wheels? And he was all excited. He's 4. And so he took the bike into the garage, we took off the training wheels, and guess what? He rode his bike for the first time without training wheels. Now what's awesome is my wife and I both got to see that. See, in corporate America, probably neither one of us would have seen that. In fact, it would have been Grandma would have been telling us the story and capturing on video for us. But we're out there, we're just all excited. So you see, that's what you get to do when you work in my business is that you get to do things, on your own terms. Is it going to be something that's going to come easy? No. But I'll tell you what, it's not that hard once you learn how to do it. It's just a matter of getting the right skill sets and learning how to do it. But let me show you, this is my house. This is what I get to work out of, right here today is right here. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to travel an hour to an office. I get to wake up in the morning and roll out of bed anytime I want, and walk right over to my office, which could be anywhere in this house. It could be right here. It could be upstairs in my office or my finished basement. But the fact is that everybody on this phone or on this video right now could do what I do. And so I'm telling you right now, you definitely want to take a look at what we do. We're not looking for a whole lot of people. If you have what it takes and you're looking for something else and something better, get back with the person that invited you here tonight. And because here's what I want to leave you with is 15 years ago I looked about getting into real estate on a big basis, and guess what? I didn't do it. Now the question I have for you, everybody on this video right now, is what are you going to say 5 years from now? Are you going to say, hey, I listened to that crazy guy in that striped blue shirt? Or are you going to say, you know what? I blew a great buying opportunity. That's your choice, everybody. We all have a choice. Life is about a choice. And today you have a choice. You come out and meet with us, and that is if you have what it takes. We're going to be working with you and pushing you over the limit, okay? But it's going to be up to you to obviously go out and take some action. And again, at this point, I just want to tell everybody, go out and create a great life. If you don't work with us, that's great. I just want to wish you luck in what you do. And if you decide that you want to work with us, and if it looks like we want to work with you, you know what? I'll tell you what, your life is going to look very different 2 years from now. Thank you so much. Have a great day.